Guys, my name is Kamyab, and I'm conducting Maxwell Mawson interview with Little Wolf and also Dr. Dorel and Dr. Brandy. If you are ready, I'm gonna read you HP rules, Mr. Maxwell. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I start HP rules. Do not resuscitate patients on the streets surrounding the hospital. Do not save patients who have their weapons drawn. Do not stand on the main lobby floor. Do not go AFK while on duty. 3-day ban, demotion, and all funds returned. Only 2 staff members can be at each desk in rank order. Up to 7 may line up down the hallway, also in rank order. If your medication time is over 5 minutes, go on EMS or delivery runs. If the wait is under 5 minutes, wait in the cafeteria. Do not use the front door. Only rank 6 plus may enter through the front door, and only rank 7 plus may use the front parking lot. Do not spam bus. Maybe must have DCP or CP permissions. Radio checks are mandatory. And do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions. I understand everything.
Okay, Little Wolf, do you want to continue MD?
Yeah. So now I'm going to read you the MD rules, and afterwards I'm going to read you the RP rules. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, little wolf.
All right.
Sorry, Little Wolf, we cannot hear you.
I haven't even started. I got to go all the way to the bottom of the list real quick. All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so for the medical fraction rules, MD1 is refusal to provide medical assistance, refusal to give medication to civilians, or resuscitate a person without a justified RP reason, provided there's no threat to the medic's life, turf war, active shootout, or standoff. Punishment is 1 reprimand. MD2, firearm usage. Use of a firearm by medical staff is strictly prohibited. Punishment is dismissal from the fraction. MD3, adherence to the project rules. Medical fraction members must follow all established project rules. Punishment from 1 warning to 1 reprimand. MD4, use of official vehicles for personal activities. Personal use of official medical vehicles is prohibited. Punishment is 1 warning. MD5, issuing medical certificates. Issuing medical certificates outside the hospital setting is forbidden. Punishment is 1 warning. MD6, medical actions during dangerous situations. Selling medical pills or resuscitating players during life-threatening situations such as firefights or other active threats, including to the individual being threatened, is prohibited. Punishment is 1 warning. Excuse me. Punishment is 1 warning. MD7, gang associated in criminal activity. Intentionally associating with gangs, committing major crimes, theft, vandalism, murder, or affiliating with fractions or with factions during events is prohibited. Punishment, dismissal from fraction. MD8, disrespectful conduct towards colleagues and civilians. Disrespectful behavior towards any individual is prohibited. Punishment is 1 reprimand or dismissal based on the fraction leadership decision. MD9, non-compliance with orders. Failing to follow orders or observe rank-based subordinations. Punishment is 1 reprimand. MD10, use of personal vehicles for EMS work. Using personal vehicles for EMS work task is not allowed. Punishment is 1 warning. MD11, proper role-play conduct. Medical personnel must role-play their duties appropriately, including interaction, dialogue, announcing assistance, and check-in surroundings during emergencies. Punishment is 1 warning. MD12, improper use of tasers. Attacking civilians with a taser, weapon, or physical force without an RP reason is punishable. Dismissal is from the fraction period.
I can do the art if you want.
I believe I got it. I just my thumb. I just gotta hold my thumb a little longer. It's RP 13 through 16, right?
Yeah.
Okay. RP 13, fraction in RP. Non-RP behavior within gang factions, including unlawful release of prisoners or execution of civilians by the police. Punishment, exoneration from the fraction and or 30 minutes in OneState jail to 3 days of ban. RP 14, sexual harassment. Any form of non-consensual sexual actions, including simulation and epic dialogue actions, use of unethic and or LGBT plus slurs or excessive attention. All sexual actions require OOC consent. Such actions should not occur in public or frequently visited areas. Punishment is 60 minutes mute or 24 hours up to 30 days ban. RP 15, disruption of fraction operations, intentionally provoking factions members for entertainment or disrupting faction operation is prohibited. Punishment is 30 minutes in OneState jail. RP 16, criminal acts.
Hey, Brandy.
Emergency personnel. Any criminal acts towards emergency personnel are prohibited. Punishment from 90 minutes in OneState jail to 12-hour ban. Do you have any questions?
I don't. No questions. I understand all of it.
All right. Now next we're gonna go ahead and start your questioning. Your questions.
Should I start the questions, Paul?
Yeah. You want it or I mean like.
Okay, sir. Can you hear me clearly? I've got a few questions for you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Question number one is that why do you want to join the medical faction?
I want to help people, and I want to stop being a stop. And I did. I will say this too. Before joining the medical faction, I was in a gang. I want to stop that gang stuff too.
Well, that's a good answer, sir. And number two, how do you handle the emergencies?
You went blank there with that second question.
Yeah, you were cutting out.
Handling situations during medical emergencies.
No, Wolf, I didn't get the whole question. He's cutting out a little bit.
Go ahead and ask it one more time.
He's basically asking how do you handle high stress situations during medical emergencies. I couldn't hear him either, but I heard the last of it.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Brandy.
Sorry for the interruption.
You stay calm and handle them.
And in your opinion, what is the importance of following the chain of command in this medical function?
What is the importance of it? Of chain of command?
Yeah.
The importance of chain of command. Following the chain of command.
to follow the rules and to follow the people that are higher than you to keep things in order.
And my last question for you is that what steps would you take if you witness a faction member breaking a rule?
I would, of course, I would record what's going on, but then I would let a higher up know because you can't let them get away with doing something like that, anything bad at all.
Of course, and put that in mind that always is on. I don't have any question. We can go
Let's go ahead and let Little Wolf finish the questions. I think your internet connection is really bad. We cannot hear you. I'm sorry.
Okay, so from today to next week to 3 months, where do you see yourself?
I see myself from today to 3 months and longer doing this faction. I want to really do this faction anyway. Really.
Okay, I meant by like steps. Do you see yourself being a maroon scrub, a brown scrub, a doctor? What?
Yes, I would like to move up actually to like the scrubs, to higher scrubs, and even become a doctor. Because I know the doctors are cool, especially Dr. Brandy and Dr. Durrell. They're cool people.
All right. So then, what would you do? Okay, how would you handle the situation if you came up to doing a CPR? Whoa, a CPR. What would be your first steps you would take when you showed up to the scene to do the CPR, to perform CPR?
Do I use my macros for that?
That's yep. That's actually what I was looking for. Okay, so then when you're there, there's a co-worker, a gang member, and a police officer on the ground. Who would you pick up first?
I would say now this is a little harder because I would say the police officer first because when you pick up the coworker and you picked up the coworker second, then you would do the gang member third because you don't know if the gang member will shoot you if you pick up the gang member first.
Okay, so there's like a grayscale in it. I would say, but there's never like a wrong answer or a correct answer. But so when you come up to a situation like that, you would pick up the person that called you first, which would be the one that's circled in red.
Okay, because I don't even because what if the first person that calls you is the gang member, but then you get them up and they want to turn against you and shoot you.
Okay, so that's gonna fall into the next scenario in question. But yeah, usually when we get there, we always pick up, and it should have been easy for you to answer because you've done it. You pick up the person that's in the red circle. Okay, so now let's say you have the same situation, but the cop is saying pick me up first. Pick me up first so he can handle the situation. How would you do that?
Then I would have to because I have to pick up the person in the red circle first. Let's just say if the gang member calls first, I have to pick up the gang member because he's in the red circle. If the medic was in the red circle, then I pick up him. If the cop was in the red circle, then I pick up him.
Okay, so now, but what I'm trying to say is, you showed up, the gang members in the red circle, but the cop's saying, please, pick me up first. How would you do it? I mean, what would you do?
Well, what would I say about that? Because, like I said, if the red circle is in the gang member category, he's in the red circle, but the cop says pick me up first. No, I can't pick him up first if I'm have to pick up what's in the red circle first, because he's the one.
I'll go ahead and answer it. Because what we do is we conduct this interview to ask questions just to get it like your character, get the feel for your character. So this is where the grayscale comes in, and we we all have debates on it, but so what you would do is if the cop is there and actually saying, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up first, that's something that we want to get in and get out with our lives. We want to go in alive and come out alive. So we would pick him up. So then when we're picking up the gang member, he can go ahead and arrest him and get him situated in his cop car, whatever he's got to do. But if you come up to him and there's three of them, but they're way distance apart, and the cop's not saying nothing, yeah, you pick up the one in the red no matter what. I mean, that's just what we do. But in a life-threatening situation, it would be a little altered.
Oh, I get it. So, like, when I said that first, on the question before that, who would I pick up first? And I said the cop. I was kind of right a little bit, but not in that question. But in the second question you asked, I would pick up the cop, because then the cop would be able to, when I pick up the gang member, the cop can arrest the gang member.
Yeah. That's where I'm trying to get at. I just want to make sure you knew what you had to do when you first showed up to the scene, no matter what. Anyways, so that's why I asked it that way. Okay. What's that? That's 8.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's an easy one. How would you handle a disagreement between two faction members?
The question is what?
How would you handle a disagreement between two faction members?
That one I wouldn't. I don't know if I have a right or wrong answer for that one. I wouldn't know what to do, because I would. It would be like, okay, if there's two faction members having an argument or something like that, it's between them two. I wouldn't go in between them unless it's a life threatening situation. No.
That's nice, sir.
See, no. With the disagreement between the two faction members, make sure your body cam is on. Within all these scenarios that they both have given you, make sure your body cam is on so you can have proof and backup. And with the disagreement between two faction members, you gotta let them know they gotta take that to floor 2 or to floor 0, because on floor 1 they're disrupting the hospital setting.
Thank you, Dr.
Okay,
Mel.
I just didn't know if I had permission to tell them anything, because if they're arguing and they're like bad about each other, in an argument, sometimes they'll tell you, they'll both say, they're like, shut up or something like that, or, like, even if you have body cam on, and you're telling them, yeah, that's all fine, but, like, it's like an argument with two people. You don't really get, what do you call it, involved, because if you do, they get so mad they can even tell you to shut up, actually.
Yeah, so like Dr. Durrell said, you're just going to turn your body camera on. You're going to see what's going on. You're going to see the situation, and then you're going to go to a higher up. And that's pretty much it.
So so it's going to be recorded and report. That's what we call that. And that was going to be my last question, because that would be 10. It was, what's the one thing that you always want to have going on when you leave the HP? But Dr. L already said it. So yeah, it's just body cam. So that's what we call it. We call it record and report.
Okay. Can I ask you guys a
Anybody else
question?
got anything?
How did I do with this whole thing?
You're doing very well.
Like I said, there's no. I tell everybody told me there's no right or wrong completely. We're just trying to get the feel for your character, and then we're gonna explain it if we feel like you don't have it right or enough. We're gonna explain it in detail, like what needs to be done or how it needs to be answered. We're just trying to get the feel for your character.
I do got a question.
Go ahead, Dr. Duro.
What would you do if a person refused medical treatment?
I've had this happen on the floor a lot. Like, they actually, if they refuse medical treatment, I just don't treat them, actually, because they can't treat them. They refused it, actually.
Okay, so with that, you would like, I wouldn't say you can't convince anybody, but you would try to, and make sure you got that recorded that they refused it, so they can't say you're denying a medical treatment.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah. So anything like them situations that we're talking about, record any situation going on. That way you can know, like if they refuse treatment for medical attention, you can have that you guys know that they refused it. So that way, if they say, "Oh, he didn't give me treatment, he refused me treatment," you have a recording of that they refused it.
Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah.
saying. But we're not saying like just record since the second you get on. I don't think anybody's got room for that in their phone. Just at high stakes or whenever you think something's going to happen or something's going to pop off, it's really good to have it. And especially when you leave HP. I always have mine when I leave HP going. But anybody else? Anybody else have any more questions? If not,
Maxwell, where do we not pick people up at? Where do you not give CPR at?
Anywhere around HP, I that's the big thing. Never do it all anywhere around HP, any of the streets.
Yes,
Brandon,
anywhere on HP or the Army base.
yep,
I
I was
see a
gonna
lot
say
of
that.
green shirts doing today, especially. I've seen a lot doing CPR and patients outside the hospital.
That's why when I was doing my CPR runs, if I did get a call out that and it's like at the HP, like at HP, I'd be like, no, I can't do that because I know I can't. I'm not allowed to do that. Actually,
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
all
if
right
you
to
do that, it can be a recommend or you will lose your scrub. So anytime you get a call, click that map. It will show you where you're going. If it's anywhere near the hospital, anywhere near the Army base, you do not go to it.
what about the police station? Is that another one too?
Yes, just the hospital and the Army base.
Also, gang houses and territories.
Okay,
So,
yeah. And no gang houses and territories too. That's another one.
Well, Dr.
And
Durrell,
I get calls for that too, but I know to when I was doing my CPR runs, I got some calls for that too, and they would go right into the gang house. I'm like, no, I can't go in there, actually.
yeah,
also,
with gang houses and territories, you would also like have to have like higher ranks. So 6, 7, 8, 9, their ranks to go with you out there because it's really dangerous and it's most likely leading you into a firefight.
And I want to just put this out there. Don't think just because you ended up back at the hospital, you're going to get a reprimand or you're going to get a warning. It does happen. Sometimes a gang member will just come right at us and try to kill us for some reason or another. I mean, I don't want you to feel like that though. Like because you died and came back to hospital, oh no, I'm going to be in trouble because it's not like that. If
Truthfully,
you're seeing
I can tell you something. I already know that I won't get a reprimand for that because I can't. It's beyond my control.
yeah, I was just trying to make sure that. But I'm trying to say is on top of that, if one of us, especially us brown scrubs or a doctor, sees you go into that territory and then you come back in the hospital, one of us is probably going to be here waiting for you to let you know what you did.
Well, once you tell me where I can't go, I already know for a fact. Like if I get when I'm out doing calls or anything like that, I know never to enter the territories, gang houses, or do any CPR stuff around the hospital area, all around the hospital area, like the streets around the hospital, and the army base. So I already know all that. I'm fast at learning stuff, so I know.
All right, good job. Anybody else have any questions?
I don't have any questions.
no, you did a good job. Thank you.
Good job, sir.
Then that's going to be the conducting of your interview. That's going to be the end of it.